What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Nerdy Narrative. My name is Leslie Smith and I have to do my first apology video. The only thing missing from this apology video is a gray hoodie, me sitting on the floor of my kitchen with no makeup on. So recently I posted a video of volume 1 of the Black edition of Deathnote, and it was not really a favorable review. When that one went up on my channel, I posted on Twitter about it. I had a lot of people give me some feedback regarding Deathnote as the graphic novels and as the anime, and even some about the movie. After having some conversations with folks on Twitter and on Facebook, I decided the next step for me is I was going to watch the Deathnote anime series on Netflix. The first episode, I was hooked. I mean, it was like night and day. The one thing that did stay the same is the fact that Aryuk looks more like a jacked up clown than what I would imagine a death god to look like. Once I started watching the anime, I then decided to go back and read volume 2 of the graphic novel and see what I thought at that point. It was completely changed for me. It was almost like a different author got a hold of this series. It was so engaging. It was interesting. The cat and mouse game between Light and Elle, who is a mystery person that's helping with the task force to investigate, and they're trying to find Kira, and Kira is actually the name that Light goes by. It's the name that Light has given himself to the media. I don't know actually what did it for me. I don't know if the fact that volume 2 is just where this series takes off and got really good, or if it's because I watched the anime and the anime voice actors just gave it a depth and perception, was able to lend some emotion to it that just didn't make the story so flat. I don't know, but here's what I do know. I do know that I am now a huge fan of this series. I will collect the rest of the volumes. I believe there are 6 in total, and I am continuing to watch the anime, and then my husband told me that I also needed to watch the movie. So basically, I plan to consume all things Death Note related. So let's talk about the second half of the story a little bit. It's gotten really involved in the task force cracking down, trying to locate Kira, aka Light. We have Elle. Elle finally reveals himself in person to the task force, and they're meeting in secret, and they're just going through, oh my gosh, the wind is crazy, knocking the branches against the window. Anyway, it's this huge, ornate, elaborate game between the two of them to outsmart each other while also staying one step ahead. And I'm really enjoying it. It is so intelligently written. But it's not over the top. It's not where you have to be on the upper level of the IQ scale to understand. It is very easily to follow, and it's just very clever and really enjoyable. Volume 2, we got a new character introduced, and her name is Naomi. She is the fiance of one of the 12 FBI agents that was sent to Japan to help with the Kira investigation. And so Light does in fact put all of those agents in the Death Note, thereby killing Naomi's fiance. Well, as it would turn out, Naomi herself used to be an agent. She's basically formed her own opinions, and she's done a lot of really clever deductions. She's trying to locate the task force to give them the information. When she goes to the task force agency office, Light also happens to be there dropping off a change of clothes for his father, because as you'll remember, his father is the head of the task force. So they actually run into each other there, and Light talks with her, tricks her into thinking he's part of the force, gets all of the information from her, gets her identity, writes her in the Death Note, but we don't get confirmation that she dies. She did outsmart him in the beginning. It would seem that he did lead her to believe that he was not a suspect, that he was part of the task force himself, and he got her real name from her. But did he? Because he wrote her in the Death Note, but we don't know. I saw no verification that she died. So I'm really hoping that she has survived, because he told her who he was once he thought he had her real name. I cannot wait to find out what happens next. Stay tuned for that update if you decide to follow me along on this journey. As always, thank you so much for visiting my channel today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stay tuned for more like it. It is such a fantastic time to be a reader. Take good care of yourself. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.